Hey there, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can draw a realistic eyes. So let's get right into the video. So these are the materials that I'm going to be using. This is just a normal HB pencil. You can use any pencil you find around. And a 2B pencil just to get a darker value. A mono zero eraser for highlight. Charcoal pencil for very dark values. Then a makeup brush for blending. Then I also like to use a little brush for the tiny details, a blending stump, an electric eraser for very white highlight, a kneaded eraser, and tissue paper for blending. So you don't really need all these materials. You can use anything that you have and you still get very good results. So as you can see, I already did my sketch from my reference photo. I used the grid method. And what I'm doing is just putting down the first layer so I can build upon it as I continue drawing. So what you need to do while drawing is to observe your reference photo and see the parts that are shaded and the parts that are not shaded and simply replicate that when you are drawing. One of the importance of using an HB pencil is that it helps you to create and build up the form of the object that you are trying to draw. And so even if you make a mistake, it's easy for you to clean it up with an eraser. So what you don't want to do is to go right in with a very dark pencil, like say a 3B pencil. You don't want to start your sketch with a 3B pencil, but you want to build the form with a simple HB pencil so that even if you get somewhere wrong, you can easily go back and do the right thing. So what I'm doing basically is just layering with an HB pencil and then blending with my blending stump, layering and blending, layering and blending. So that's just what I'm doing in this step. And you can see the way that I'm holding my pencil. I'm not holding it like you would when you are trying to write down something. What you want to do is to hold it at the far end. This is the best way that you want to shade with your pencil. You don't want to hold it too close to the paper. If you're holding your pencil too close to the paper, the result is that your drawing is going to come out very harsh, and we don't want that. So once I'm done creating the form, I'm going right with my Generous Charcoal 4B pencil to start getting in the dark values. So one of the things that make your drawings very realistic is that you apply the right contrast. And when I say contrast, I mean getting your dark values as dark as they can be and the white values as white as they can be. So this is talking about your shadow and your highlight. And using a charcoal pencil will help you to achieve that dark value that you need for your drawings to pop out. One thing I'm going to say is that don't be afraid of going dark. Don't be afraid of using a charcoal pencil. I know it's quite messy to work with, but then you can find your way around it. So it's very easy to use the charcoal pencil. It helps you to achieve that dark value that you really need for your drawing so easily. And a very important tip is that just layer and blend. Layer and blend. Don't be tired of layering. Don't be too lazy to layer your drawing. This is what makes your drawing look very realistic. So layer as much as you can until you have achieved your desired value. One of the reasons why so many people's drawing appear to be flat is that they just go in with 1 or 2 layers and then they are finished with the drawing. Whereas they can add more graphite, add more charcoal to build up the values that the drawing needs to pop out. Doing a realistic drawing requires that you are patient. You don't want to rush through your work, so just take your time while you are drawing. If you need to take a break, please go ahead and do so, and then come back to it refreshed. If you're like me and you don't have money to buy a charcoal powder or a graphite powder, you can just grab your charcoal pencil and press it against a piece of paper to get the powder out, and you can use it so it works just as fine as the charcoal powder itself. Moving on to the iris and the pupil of the eyes, I'm just trying to draw and follow the shadow and the highlights as it is on my reference picture. So you also want to do that. Follow the shadows, the parts that are dark, the white parts that you can see on your reference picture, and try to do the same on your drawing. This part of the eyes are very important, so if you get it right, you've gotten like 70% of the drawings. Getting the highlights and the shadows right is what makes you have that glassy and water effect that you would normally have in a realistic eyes. So you really want to pay close attention to this. Another mistake that I see beginners make is not shading the sclera of the eyes, and that's the white part of the eyeball. They just leave it white, and then this is just going to make your drawing look so flat. So you want to shade this part of the eyes is not flat white. I don't know if that makes sense. So you also want to shade that part of the eye and put the accurate highlights, the shadows, and the midtones. What I'm basically doing here is just trying to create the skin texture. So I'm using my charcoal pencil and also the mono zero eraser to create pores on the skin of the eyes. I'm really sorry I had to draw the eyebrows off the camera, but I will be dropping a very detailed tutorial on how to draw an eyebrows very soon, and also on how to draw eyelashes. But what I'm basically doing is just flicking my hands while drawing the the eyelashes. So it's very simple to draw, and I'll be dropping another tutorial very soon, so watch out for that. So this will be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have learned one or two things. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.